Hi, in this tutorial I'll show you how to work with static variables in Java. I have a project here with animal class that has two variables, age and number of legs. Both are integers, and I'm printing this to the user to see later by calling method toString to get the values and then print it in the driver class. So here I have, I created one animal cat and one animal dog, and then I'm calling toString method on both to see the variables, the value in the variables in these objects. So for cat, let's say I'm setting the age to 3 and number of legs to 4. And for the dog, I'll set the age to 7. But I will not set any value for number of legs. Let's see how it's going to work. Save the files. So you can see that in the first string, this at line 15, maybe I'll add some text. Cat and dog. Let's run again. So cat, age 3, legs 4, dog, age 7, number of legs is 0 because the default value for instance variable for integer type is 0. So because for dog we never set number of legs, we are seeing 0. However, let me go back and let me change this number of legs to static value. All right, so now this is static. Static variables are called class variables. So even the way we call them should be slightly different. You see how here I have a warning now? Let's see what it says. The static field animal number of legs should be accessed in a static way. So what they mean by that, don't access it through the object because static variables are class variables. So we have to access it through the class, like so. If you access it through the object, it will still work. It's just not the proper way to do it. So static variables are shared variables. The value that is stored in them is shared for all of the classes of the same type. Let's run the code and see what will happen in this case. So I'm setting animal number of legs to 4, but only one time. Let me run it. And now you can see cat has number of legs 4 and dog also has number of legs 4. So you can see I set it once, but all objects have the same value. So this value is shared. If later, let me copy number of legs again, I will reset it. Let's say animals lost legs, now it's 3, and I'll print it. Print again. All right, let's run it. Again, you can see at the beginning number of legs is 4 for both objects, and now number of legs is 3 for both objects, even though I reset it only once. Also, I want to show you that even if I access the static variables through the object, the behavior will be exactly the same because the variable is still shared at the class level, not at the object level. You can see the behavior is exactly the same. So even though I set only static variable only for cat, the dog also has the same number. Let's say here I will change it for dog, but it will change cat as well. Let's run it again. You can see cat is also changed. So that's a mistake that programmers can make sometimes with static variables. So be careful when you're working with them. They should store values that is shared between all objects. Unlike instance variables that each object has its own value, like with case in age. Age, cat has 3, dog has 7, and you cannot just modify cat and it will update dog. It will only update cat.